Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and we've got SteveO alongside. Thanks for coming by tonight. It's keeping it real. I saw Emily Conway was she was here. She really wanted to be the first. She got in at 21 after. It was 5:21 my time, but 7:21 Eastern. Joey Bada Bing is excited even through written word. Joey, thanks for coming in, man. Nikki T. Debbie Burns is in. We got the Media Marauder, and we had SteveO had to get some tech support here a little bit ago from his wife. My wife is apparently hanging out backstage. There she is. Who else we got here? Well, that's who we got here right now, guys. Thanks for coming in. There's SteveO showing up in the written word.
All right.
Underdog Picker is here. Kat is here. Kat, you don't have a premiere tonight? Or are you skipping us, skipping out on your own premiere to hang out with us? Papa Sticks Treasures is here. Joe Deals is here. We got Midwest Picker or Joey using his account. Thanks for being here, man. Farmer Mark is here. I swung by Goodwill for 20 minutes today, and Mark wasn't there. I thought about calling somebody to do a welfare check because Mark wasn't at the Goodwill when I stopped. Mark, I hope you're doing all right, man. Nikki is here. Gary's probably lurking in the background somewhere. We got a lot of folks in here to see you, Steve.
All right.
We got the Thrifty Pickers. Let's see. Okay, so Kat skipped yesterday. All right. We got Marrakech's in here again. All right, guys, thanks for showing up tonight. I sure appreciate it. We're going to kind of free flow tonight with SteveO because that's the way that SteveO operates. And so I figured let's do it. And I got these new glasses and they're glowing purple. So I apologize for the Elton John look. They've got like this blue stuff on the inside of them to help me because I'm staring at screens all day. And I thought, you know what? That's a great idea because between work and eBay, I'm looking at screens. And so they put this blue stuff in there to help kind of filter out some of that light. And it works great. But apparently there's a weird glow when I look at screens. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm getting offers too. I don't know what's going on. I get this weird purple glow on there. So just going to have to deal with that. Roxanne says she loves the new glasses. I like them too. I'm just not used to the purple. It's like Pong. I can play Pong with my screen on my glasses. Thanks for showing up, guys. I sure appreciate it. We got I'm luminous, Nikki says. I got goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Yeah, see, I don't know what I can do about it. I mean, if I get it the right angle, it doesn't show up. I don't know. Apparently that's just going to be the thing now is I've got my purple glasses. Steve, I'm not ignoring you, man. How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing today?
You know, I'm hanging in. You just you got off work, and one of the things I wanted to talk about with you and kind of have a little bit of a conversation as people are showing up is you're a part-time guy too.
Yeah, part-time. Yeah. I just I started I started my YouTube channel in February, but my wife she's been reselling almost all her life, and her mom has and her grandma has. They used to go out to the flea market and sell. And so after I met her, I've been reselling too.
So how did now I've got a couple avenues I want to go. So one, how long did that take you to get into that? Right? Like how long did it take her to convince you that hey, this thing works and it's fun?
Right. Oh yeah. Well, her mom she used to go out to flea market and she only sell toys. So that's what we first started on, selling toys. So go out there and sell toys. She used to get a whole truckload of toys and sell, and she make like $600 in the day at the flea market.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. So we started
numbers, yeah.
Oh yeah, we started Mercari in 2017. So we used to sell on eBay, and then we had some trouble with them and stuff, and we don't care for them no more. So we sell everything on Mercari right now.
Yeah. So you've been doing it. So how long she's been doing it for forever? How long since you've been doing it?
20 years. We've been together for 20 years since I was 18.
Okay.
I'm 38 now, so.
Wow, that's a long time, man. You've got 2 decades of knowledge built up to share with us today.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Well, I'm learning more stuff right now, so because we normally used to do toys, so I'm just going try to get everything right now.
Yeah. And so what is it about doing this that you enjoy? Obviously your wife's been doing it for a very long time, so it's just
oh yeah. Her
sort of
mom
is, but I mean,
yeah.
why do you do it?
I mean, I like it. Extra money, it's fun. You know, you learn something every day, something new. So.
And then why did you decide to start the YouTube thing?
Well, I mean, she's already had a YouTube channel, and she's got over 1,000 videos and all. But she does toys on boxes and stuff like that. So it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do. So, and after I met Josh, Harry Tornado at the Goodwill Bins, because me and him only live 20 minutes away. So I talked to him, and I was like, I'm gonna do the same thing, you know, reselling. So he pushed me into doing videos.
Okay. So what's it like kind of watching him, a guy that's obviously kind of taken off and be successful at reselling and at YouTube, that sort of thing? What's it like kind of you're up close and personal with a YouTube
oh yeah
man.
Oh yeah he's doing good. I hope one day I'll be up there with him. I mean, some of my videos are almost the same as his because, you know, we go to it's the same Goodwill Bins. So, and then I started going to this new thing. It's Amazon returns. It's Dream Deals. So
okay.
I've been checking that out.
Yeah, I saw he was talking about that. And it's like a certain price point for every item each.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday to put out new stuff. So Friday and Saturday is 6 days. I mean, $6, and then it goes lower after that.
So do you have to get there, I guess, right away to get the good stuff, right?
Yeah. I talked to one of the workers. I went Friday. No, I went Saturday after the yard sales, and she said there's a line right around the building. So, yeah, I got a video of it. I just got to edit and all, and there were so many people in there. It was crazy.
Wild. And
that was at 10 o'clock. I was like, and I think they opened at 9 or something. No, it was probably about 11 when I went, but it was packed. It was more people in there than the Goodwill Bins. Yeah. And
I guess that's going to split, you know, that's going to split the crowd a little bit, huh?
Oh yeah. It's only maybe like 2 blocks down the road from the Goodwill Bins that we go to.
Okay.
They put it so close together.
So have you found, let's talk about that place first. Have you found anything good there at the Amazon return place?
The Amazon return, not really. We picked up something. It's like I don't even remember what it was. It's like a router or something, and it was going for $100. We went there yesterday, got little monitor stands, so it can move and all. The monitor, we picked up 2 of them and got a John Deere tractor, brand new in the box. It was a plastic one though. I think that was going for about $40.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you do, I know you do go to like the Goodwill store, but you primarily source at the bins. Now for me, I've seen videos, I've seen your videos, I've seen Josh, I've seen different people. Right. So I know intellectually, like I know what the bins are. We don't have bins here in Montana. We're one of the few states that don't even have any anywhere.
I got you.
So for those that don't have them, or don't have them near where they are, can you explain what that is?
Oh yeah, the Goodwill Bins is they bring these little wooden cardboard gaylords out. That's what they call them, and then you can go through them. They weigh everything up by pound. So ours is $1.89 a pound. You can put whatever you want in there. Bigger stuff like Saturday too. After I went to that Dream Deals, I went to the Goodwill Bins. Just went there to see what they had in there, and I picked up. It was an inflatable kayak, and I went up front, and the guy charged me $5 for it, and it was going for like $200.
Yeah.
So
you would sell that here on Facebook in minutes.
Yeah. Well, we thinking about keeping it. We just got to find a blower for it. So we're just gonna keep it and see what it looks like. But you never know when you're gonna sell it. So
Yeah. Well, and those are that's like the Goodwill outlet store essentially, right?
yeah, Goodwill outlet clearance center. But they do have half off days, and for South Carolina or for my area, it's Wednesday, Friday, and all day Sunday. All 3 of them days is all day. They used to be after 4 o'clock, and then they changed it.
Okay. So that's pretty much like, as I understand it, that's like the end of the line for stuff donated to Goodwill, right? Like it's basically all the stuff there has already sat in a store for a month or however long, and then that local store cleared it out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, our store, the outlet is right beside a retail store, but how the pandemic is and all, they just take the donations and put them in the Gaylords, the boxes, and they ain't even been going through them. So you can find some good stuff right now.
So you're getting in front of the line stuff. It's not even.
Yeah, they ain't even putting it in a store right now. That's why we had so many. They was just selling pallets. Like Josh bought a lot of them pallets, and that was why they was getting so much donations. They had to do something with them.
So when you go into the bins, like what's your strategy? Because honestly, I look at it and it's a little, even on video,
right?
It's a little overwhelming because it's a little bit sorted, but it's sort of like going into a Ross or something, and stuff is just
they dump everything in the bins, and then it could be anything in there. You could have they could have computers, and then on the bottom they could be having Barbie dolls underneath that. So it's all mixed up. You just gotta what I do is when I go on there, I just pick what I want, what I think is valuable. Now, I'll probably stay in there about 3 or 4 hours. Look, I get my stuff, and my wife does. She goes in there all the time too, so she gets her stuff too, and we take it to the back over there by the books out the way, and then we look through it, scan it, and all that stuff.
But what's your process? I mean, do you have like a divide and conquer thing? Do you have? I mean, everything is so mixed up,
right?
Like somebody that's thinking about, I'm going to go to the bins. I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to go to the bins. How do they do it? I mean, what's the most effective way to do it? Because you're there all the time. I know you've had to figure out, like, it's got to be individualized a little bit, like what works best for you, but there's got to be some strategy there.
Yeah. Well, I like going in the morning time, because that's when they put out the new stuff. So if you get there before 9 o'clock when the doors open, you can go through the new stuff. If you go there later, it's still good, but a lot of stuff's picked over. But I have found a lot of stuff at the bottom of the bins that they just give up. They just got so much in the box, and people just give up digging, and you can find a lot of stuff in there.
I think that's a huge tip, is get to the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some people don't dig to the bottom; they just dig a couple of stuff to the top, and that's it.
So
a couple big items that I found in there was it was a sewing machine, and I didn't want to get it because of how heavy it was, but we picked it up to the register, and we paid $2.50 for it, I think, or $5, and it sold for $275.
Wow!
And then we found out a Mac Mini, and that sold for $225. So there's some big profit in there. You just got to find it, and sometimes you can go and don't find nothing.
Right.
I've done that a lot of times.
We got Drew Profit Monsters in the house. Drew, how you doing, man? Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, Art says that his bins use moved past me. There it is. His bins use the long blue tubs, so they're not very deep. Yeah,
the blue tubs. I mean, you can take your IKEA bag in there, and they got 2 blue tubs, and I think they weigh like 25 pounds. So they got a tear weight. I'm a market manager, so I know if the tear weight's off, I know. I was like, let's take this off the scale and see. And then I have asked that before because it was so much money. I was like, I don't think this is right. And she put it back. She put it on there and it zeroed out. But I mean, you can bring whatever you want. They put that up there, and then you can put your bag right onto the scale.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's a good way. That's a good way I weigh myself too. I was like, let me see how much I weigh, and I get up there.
Yeah, so and it's all by weight. So depending on what you're picking up, you can get stuff for ridiculous prices.
Yeah. Now, there is a couple. The electronics now is 50 cents a pound. The books are 75 cents a pound, and the glassware is 25 cents a pound. But they just raised the price probably about a month or so ago. It used to be cheaper than that. I think it was $139 a pound, and then they raised it up to $89 a pound.
So how do you get from getting like me, like I was saying, like it looks a little overwhelming, and you're saying, well, yeah, I'm there for 3 or 4 hours, and you got to the bottom of the boxes. How do you get to that space? I mean, is it just a fact of knowing that's where the good stuff is at the bottom, and you've just got to dig?
Oh, yeah. What I try to do is I try to go through every single bin, and sometimes you can't because there's somebody else in the next bin. And right now, they don't care how many people's digging in one bin or not. I know, like Dave at Tesla Picker, they only let well, I don't know right now, but they only let one person dig in the bin there. But you can have 3 or 4 people digging in one bin. But they got these little long blue carts, I guess, and you take everything out of the bin and throw it in the carts that you don't want, and other people can go through that like that. But I try to go there and sit through every single bin and try to dig to the bottom.
And you're finding great stuff,
right? Oh yeah.
Like it's amazing what the kind of stuff that you and I know Drew's pulled stuff out of bins. Josh has pulled stuff out of bins. Like you look at it going, how did it make it into the bins? Like how did it live that long on a Goodwill shelf? Because this is even before, they're getting, the lockdown, everybody cleaned out their garages and they're overwhelmed with donations. I don't understand how some of this stuff just sits for so long, but I mean, it's got to be just so much work going through. I mean, how many calories do you burn digging through those, man?
Oh, especially with a mask on now. It gets so hot in there, and it feels like they get a heater on, so they won't probably try to let you out of there. But yeah, it sweats, but yeah. But that's our routine. We go in there, dig through there, and then we just take it in the back. And some stuff we know is like, I've been finding American Girl dolls in there, and you can find them fast because they have a rope on the neck. So if you see a doll with a rope on the neck, that's an American Girl or a Bitty Baby. So
that's one of those. Once you see it, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Drew says not everything is from a retail store. A lot of overflow donations go straight to the bins. Yeah, that's what SteveO was saying, that they're just putting stuff straight there, which I didn't realize. I thought that was just stuff lived in the stores for a long time. They eventually got rid of it and put it on a truck and sent it there.
Well, that's what they normally do. They, and if you go for the first time, if you want to wait, some of the you can look in the bin, and if some of the stuff ain't tags, that's unsorted. And if they got the little stickers on there, if you see that means it's been to the retail side. But right now you don't. I haven't seen that for about 3 months now.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. How much you wonder how long that's going to last, right?
Right. Yeah, I think it's about. I think it's about to slow down. So.
Yeah. Like, are you seeing that, or are you just a gut feeling?
I'm seeing that, especially in the retail side. The retail store is right next door, and some of the retail side is it's been low. It's not been full on the shelf or stuff like that. So I know they're still getting a lot of donations and all that.
Yeah, our place now has has like these gigantic. When you used to go to like Toys R Us or the other toy stores, and they had like all the giant balls in the giant crates, like the wire boxes that were like 9 feet tall. They've got those up there now for people to drop their donations in at ours, because it's typically a drive-through at the Goodwill, and you give your stuff to the guy, and now, like, literally they're getting so much stuff, they set up these big wire boxes, and they're like, put your stuff in here.
Yeah,
so I'm like overflowing.
I got you. Oh, well, overnight ours, they just got like a wooden box, and you can put stuff in there. But if you donate and stuff, you just drive up there. I got a bag I got to donate now to him. It's got some stuff I didn't want. So
let's see. Yeah, we got my Salvation Army is selling pallets, but they want $200 a pallet. That is high, man.
Yeah, yeah. Josh bought his for $50. So
yeah,
and 25 because on that one day.
Yeah, that's a crazy number. Steve, so tell people about your YouTube channel. I mean, that's it. What do you do? Well, I don't want to tell them about. You tell them what do you do on your YouTube channel?
I mean, I just go thrifting. I try to go thrifting, sourcing as much as I can. I got a yard sale video coming up. That new place is called Dream Deals. Mm-hmm. It's a whole bunch of Amazon returns. I got that coming up, but I mean, most of my videos is from the Goodwill bins or Goodwills and all.
Nikki's wondering what your most surprising find at the bins was.
The most surprising find, it was probably that mini Apple computer. We sold it for $225. Paid $5 for it. They thought it was just a router, so they don't supposed to sell computers. They always take them like laptops and all.
Okay.
Our Goodwill got I guess they got sued or something. So if they see one, they take it. But I mean, they thought this was a router, and
now I wonder why. That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
All those.
Now with that was from the bins, but the most surprising find I found was a 1982 Nintendo Game & Watch, and I found that from a thrift store. It's called a His House. I don't know if y'all have them. It's just like a thrift store, but that's what they call them, His Houses. But it's a local thrift store. But they had a 1982 Game & Watch in there, and we paid $1 for it, and that was the last thing we probably sold on eBay, and that went for $2,500.
What?
Yeah.
What is it? It's a watch?
Yeah, I'll show you. I got it on my Instagram.
That is wild. My biggest flip is, or most expensive sale, whatever. It's $500. I've never even approached that dollar amount.
That's it right there. It was sealed too.
Wow.
And the guy offered, right when we put it up, the guy offered us $1,500 for it.
That is crazy. Man, you are you are good at that stuff, and your wife knows toys, right? So she probably
Oh yeah. She grew up on it. Her mom used to take her to the flea market, and she'd be sitting out there in the crib underneath the table. So that's how long she's been doing it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so why toys? Like let's you tell us about her. Like why are toys the thing for her?
Toys, that's what she grew up on, and her mom did it, and then her grandma did it. So it's kind of like runs in the family. But there's a lot of money in toys. But,
oh yeah. I've been picking up these Octonauts.
Okay.
They're like little nuggets of gold, man. Like it's crazy.
I got you.
It's a cartoon. Was it Nickelodeon? I think, or Nick Jr. or something. I don't understand why they're so valuable, but like I picked up this lady put on Facebook the other day. She had like a flat full of Octonauts toys. I just got lucky and saw it for $10. Jumped in there and I put one. They had all sorts of different sets in there. I had to figure out what they went to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Other listings and figure out what came with that set originally. Does it have all the pieces? And I've got some of the complete sets used. I mean, they got scuff marks on them. They're not beat up, but they're certainly used. And I put up this one set, and it sold in 2 hours for $35 for the little character, the vehicle, and like 2 pieces that went with it for $39.99 plus shipping out of a $10 box.
There you go.
It's crazy. And I put one up at auction because it's a little bit more beat up than I didn't know how that impacted the value. So I put it to auction, and overnight it picked up 5 watchers, and it's got 10 now. The last I looked, 10 watchers on a little, and I don't think it's going to go for a lot. I think it'll go for $20, but these people are going to fight over it 50 cents at a time, which is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, and especially if you had the part they want. We had a transformer lot that we was going to sell, and the guy offered it was just a little tiny plastic piece. and they got offered $15 for it. I was like, this. I mean, let me see if I can show you that too, real quick.
Yeah, I just sold off of. I've got a GI Joe vehicle back here that I got in an estate sale, and it's eventually going to sell for about $150. It came with a little. It had all sorts of bits and pieces on the back of it. Well, this one didn't have that, but they found one of those pieces. It didn't add much value to sell that little piece with the vehicle. So I just sold that on its own. And this little plastic piece, it's a radar antenna, sold for $20.
Oh, yeah. That little yellow piece right there. Somebody wanted it for $15.
Yeah. I mean, these old tools where people just lose the little pieces.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They got a message us. He's like, I buy that.
Wow. Nikki wants to know if you know anything about Transformer Bionicles.
I don't know. I mean, my wife probably does, but
I don't know.
I'm still learning toys. So.
I think it's fun. I enjoy the old stuff.
Yeah.
Nikki, we're gonna hook you up with SteveO's wife. She's the toy expert. But you guys, I did see on your Instagram you found a Nintendo at a thrift store too for like like $4.
Yeah, I had to work that day, and she went. They had a it wasn't open yet, so they had like I forgot what they called it, but it was just in the parking lot, and they said you can come there. And she thought it was gonna be like $25-$30 for it, and the woman said $4 for it. So
yeah,
I was like, we'll take it.
Yeah, because then that sold, right? Sold.
Oh yeah, it sold for $225, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
The old action pack. Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah.
And you sell. Explain, because I think a lot of us, myself included, we sell on eBay. And I know Mercari a little bit. I tried Etsy, didn't really like it. Tried Poshmark, did okay, but didn't like it.
Right.
And I kind of settled into eBay. Why do you do Mercari, and what is it about Mercari that works for you guys?
Well, I mean, I'm in love with Mercari. Like let's say you buy something,
mm-hmm.
and then when you get it to your house, you get and it says that it's delivered. You got 3 days to rate it. So after the 3 days, if you don't rate it, Mercari give you a couple more days, and they go ahead and pay you. So there's not no 30-day return. Once they rate you, that's it. You get paid, and that's theirs. So if there's anything wrong with it after that, so that's one good thing about it.
So there's no returns at all on Mercari after that initial inspection period. I don't know what else.
Yeah. After that, there's no return. They give you 3 days to check it out, test it. I mean, there might be some kind of loophole or something, because the other day we shipped the wrong. We had a Rock Band dongle, and we shipped on the wrong one. It was the same color and all. We just shipped on the wrong one, and he tried to he wanted a return for it, and I said you got to go through Mercari for that. So I think he wanted to try to keep that and get his money back, but we let Mercari do all that. So,
and it's in terms of fees, it's 10%. Is that right?
Yeah, Mercari's 10%, and that's it. No, I mean,
yeah, I mean that might be the lowest. Is that the lowest, or is like Depop one of those? Is that a little lower?
I'm not sure about that. I
remember.
I ain't never tried it.
That's pretty low.
Yeah, I mean it's quick. You have to wait till they rate you to get your money. I guess kind of like eBay managed payment right now.
Yeah,
I heard it's been taking a while to get the money, but I mean your money is guaranteed. Once they rate you, your money is guaranteed.
So have you had any troubles with Mercari, or
knock on wood? No. I might have had two. That one that dongle. Well, I had two. That was we shipped the wrong thing, and other than that, we didn't have we ain't had no problems with them.
Yeah, Nikki says 10% off the top, and yeah, it's all free listing, so you don't have any any insertion fees. Are they okay with you listing a ton of stuff? Because what I had heard is they don't particularly, they want this being just Joe Schmo listing stuff in his closet.
I got you.
Business. Is that the case or is that not?
As far as I know, I don't think there's no limit on how much you can list. I got 193 on there.
Oh,
193 listed.
Okay.
I think Nikki T's got 250 or something like that.
He's got a lot.
Yeah. So I don't think there's a limit right now.
Okay. So how? eBay. I think we understand. Well, we don't fully understand. The algorithm, that magical thing that makes it work. What makes it work on Mercari? Is it basically the same thing? Is it just keep listing and be active on there and list the right stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know that much about eBay, but yeah, we list everything by our phone. So you go to the eBay app, take a picture of it, and say you want to list it.
Yeah, so it's pretty.
It's real fast. You don't have you put the weight of the box. As we weigh everything up, put everything in a box, weigh it up, and put how much it weighs, and that's it.
Okay.
And then it gives you 3 different. You can pick UPS, FedEx, UPS, FedEx, and there's another one I forgot.
Yeah. Promotions and listings, Nikki says. I don't know enough about Mercari to know about the promotions. Is that the same as on eBay? Well, you don't eBay, I guess. So how do promotions work on Mercari?
Well, promotions, they when you do them, they try to give you a amount. I don't do them. We do them ourselves, but if you do them with the Mercari, it gives you a lowball number. And I don't do that.
So you don't promote any listings, or you just don't use what they say?
I don't use them. I mark it down ourselves.
Okay.
If something's $50, we put like 45 or something like that. But if you go and hit the promotion, it'll give you yeah. What we always do is just try to price it higher.
Right.
We get everything from eBay. All our prices we get on eBay.
Okay.
We just take it to Mercari, and if it ain't on Mercari, we probably put higher on it.
So how many? Remind me, how many did you say you have? You have 100 and
I got 193 listings.
So what does that turn into in terms of like sales a day? Like how often are you getting a sale?
Well, the last week I did pretty good. I think I got 4 sales in a day. But yesterday, Sunday, and today I ain't got no sales. It's like one week you don't get no sales, and then the next week you get probably about 3 or 4. So go ahead.
Well, I was just going to ask what sells well for you, because I think different platforms seem to have different things. So like I've sold a little bit on Mercari, and at least the stuff that I've put on there, I've noticed that my toys tend to do better on Mercari. I've sold toys, Funko Pops, stuff like that. That seems to do pretty well for me on Mercari.
Yeah. We just list everything. We got purses on there, toys, action figures, clothes, a little bit of clothes. I got some shoes. I started getting into shoes now. So I just sold some Christmas lights. They go not Christmas lights, but it's like goes in your window.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one set of 4. We just sold for $75.
What?
Yeah. Somebody messaged us and said this is a set of 4 of them, right? I said no, it's a one set of 4. So it was vintage.
Yeah. So it's wild. And you've sold recently. Trying to remember from your videos what you sold. Some golf clubs. You do golf clubs too.
Oh well, that was the first time we got them.
Was it really?
Yeah. That the same place that I got that Nintendo that 1982 Game & Watch.
Yeah.
They had 2 golf clubs sitting in the bag, and I passed them up first, and then I went back and got them. They was tailor made. They look brand new, so I picked them 2 up.
And they sold for what, like $80 and $90 a piece?
Yeah, I think one was 75, one was 90. So, wow. I showed a video on that, and some people was like, whoa, they got. Well, right now they don't have that many golf clubs, but I mean they had a pile of golf clubs. I didn't know nothing about the golf clubs, so I seen them as look brand new, so I picked them up, and I knew TaylorMade. So there's a lot more. I'm trying to learn from Casey at Carolina Hustle.
Yeah, that guy. That's all that guy sells, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's his main seller.
Yeah, it's amazing all that he sells. I mean, it's one thing that your niche is toys, right? Or your niche, but that's still kind of broad. Like that guy is just flipping golf club after golf club.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, we used to do toys only, but now we branch it out to everything. I mean, watching YouTubers, and stuff like that, other resellers and all. The crazy lamp lady. So, stuff
so
like
who
that.
do you watch? Like, I think that's interesting because people can learn not only about you but who do you watch to learn?
Well, when I first started all this, I used to watch Chase at the Right Price. I used to watch him, and then when I met Josh and the Benz, I watched his channels a lot, and then after that, I just grew and started watching everybody. So, I mean, Chase at the Right Price. I used to watch all his videos, but he only gets games, mostly games. So, and now there's so many people I watch now. There's too many.
I know, and that's a hard thing. It's hard to watch everybody. Like there's so many people that I appreciate and have become friends, and it's hard to get around to everybody's videos every day. Like there's so much content out there.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you're making your own. Like, have you found that kind of gets in the way? Like, making your own video, you're like, man, I could have watched 4 videos in the time it took me to put together this one of mine.
Right. Well, my wife helps me edit and all her stuff. I mean, my stuff, and she helps me list. So that's a big help for me.
Yeah, it's good to have that partnership, right?
Oh yeah. Two's better than one. So
yeah, I love when Roxanne goes garage setting with me. I think I love hanging out with her, obviously, and just going with her. But just from a pure numbers standpoint, then you've got 2 people looking at the same place for the same, looking for stuff, and she sees different stuff than what I do. Because how much stuff that I go back through and I watch my garage sale videos and I see something sitting on the table, and I'm like, why didn't I pick up that whatever, and look at it, or how did I miss that? It's clearly right in front of me and I never even looked at it, and I can see it clean as day on the video. You miss a lot of stuff.
Oh
and
yeah.
With the bins too.
Oh yeah. What I do is I tell her to go to one side and I go to the other side, and then she'll pass me and she finds stuff that I didn't get.
Yeah, it's so good having 2 sets of eyes, especially with her having done this for 20 years. She's going to pick up stuff that you had no idea was worth anything.
Oh yeah, she did it. She did it all live, so I'm still learning.
Yeah,
I learn every day.
And you do it part time, and I'm a part time guy too. So you get off of work, and then has this turned into for you essentially a second job?
Oh yeah.
Point.
Yeah.
Because it started off for me like a little bit of a side gig, the side hustle. And I think it's legitimately like now it's a part-time job.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a part-time job. Yeah. At my main job, I'm a market manager. So I work 45 hours a week. So, and then after that, that's all, everything else is this YouTube and
so
resting.
Like what's the day job look like?
Market manager at a grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that?
16 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's got to be, you get to see people, I guess, at least all the time, because reselling sometimes is so like solo, right? Like you hang by yourself all the time. You're listing, you're at least in your day job, you're hanging out with people. So you're not locked off from the world.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so interesting watching you kind of grow the YouTube channel. Do you have plans for that? Are you still learning? Exactly what you want that to look like.
Well, I'm still learning. I watched Mr. Beats a lot, And he's saying just go out there and get your go ahead and get 100 videos out of the way, and then every day you get better and better. So that's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I still see where I mess up a lot and all. So,
well, I mean, and I look back when we got monetized, I went back and it was going to let me monetize all of the episodes. I went back and I was just, instead of doing it in one lump sum, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it one by one and just go, yep, that one. I didn't even monetize like the first, I don't know how many, several dozen videos. So I was looking at them like, no, I can't charge somebody for that video. Like that's awful. Like there's no way. So your first videos, they're just going to be bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And keep them up. Don't get rid of them.
Right.
Just leave them up. Yeah.
We got Nikki, or we've had Nikki T. I was looking right there. She said hi to Courtney, and then we've got Courtney from Bolo Buddies is in the house. So thank you, Courtney, for stopping by. If you guys don't watch Courtney's channel, you're doing it wrong, because she puts in so much time finding bolos for us to learn about different categories, bathroom bolos, and you know it's amazing the stuff that's worth money that you don't know is worth money. Go check out Courtney's channel because you're going to learn a lot there. Nana Tink is also here. She knows all about glass, something that I don't know anything about. I'm always at garage sales going, that looks like it might be worth something, but I don't know anything about glass. So I'm going to move on. And I know Nana's probably screaming at the screen like, pick that up. I missed some Carnival glass or something the other day, and I was like, yeah, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't see it. I'm at Walmart during the day working and looking for arbitrage. Come home and still get it. Hustle never stops. Yeah. So you're thrift and flip. You work at Walmart. I used to work at Walmart way back in the day. I was in the photo lab, and I was a photo technician at Walmart many years ago. Back when actually people were buying cameras and the digital cameras that I look at my phone now and it's way better than the stuff I was selling to people. It was literally like you were looking at like $100 per megapixel at some point. Look, see, here she is, Nana Tink. Yes, I'm always yelling at you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Sorry, Nana. Yeah, Walmart used to develop film. I was good at developing film. I knew how to get those negatives out and like color correct. I was the best one. People would request me to enlarge their photos and to make copies and stuff because I was really good at that. I had fun working in the photo. It was actually really neat, and learning how to fix those big machines and that sort of thing. So Steve, why SteveO? Why SteveO?
From the TV show Jackass. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to do some crazy stuff like him, and so I just like SteveO. So I was like, hey, my name is Steve N, so
right, I
just go by SteveO. I mean, my mom used to call me that too, so I was like, yeah. So
it just stuck.
Yeah, I mean, everybody calls me, my store manager calls me SteveO, so it's nice. Everybody does.
Chris, the Cajun reseller, is in here also. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. And you've got a hat we were talking about before the show started. You've got a one-of-a-kind hat, my friend.
Oh, yeah. My little niece made it. She is 15 years old. She made it for me.
That's so cool. That was on a cricket, huh?
Yeah, the cricket. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I need to get some merchandise done. It's on SteveO. I think we may do some hats next. Or I don't know. You guys tell me because we got to do some merchandise at some point.
Yeah. Get some shirts.
Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker, has hooked me up with a guy. And so I'm going to use Kevin's guy for this next round. Hopefully we'll get it better. And so I just got to figure out exactly what we're going to do with it. But I think we got a guy. I think we're going to get a good price so that we can pass it along to you guys at a good price for some merchandise. And I think we're probably going to do a portion of that for some charity again, because that was awesome. If you guys haven't seen that video, go back, and it's just like a 7-minute video, but all the people that donated to our thing, we went and gave that check. And she was, you can't tell in the video because she's a pretty stoic person, but then we turned it off and she was very, very gracious. And very excited. She said, I knew you were coming over. I didn't know it was going to be this much. Like she had no idea. So she was kind of, I think she was kind of taken back how much we were able to get to their organization. So that was a cool thing. If you haven't caught that and you're a subscriber to my channel, go back and watch. I think right now it's pinned at the top of my videos. That was a cool thing to be a part of. Nana, don't be putting me on the spot. Nana wants to, Nana's trying to get the inside information from my wife. My wife actually is a teacher and started officially her first day of school today. Now the kids aren't in school yet, but she was in school.
Oh,
I don't even know when the first day of school for kids is. It's different for all of them at some point.
Yeah, I seen buses on the road today for the first time.
So the yellow dogs are back on the road, huh?
Yeah.
So, Steve, what is your goal for reselling in the next year? I mean, you're part-time, you're still learning.
Yeah.
Do you have like an area of, I want to learn about this? Do you have like a goal of, I have a dollar amount that I want to hit? Do you have what is your carrot? Like, what are you going for? What do you,
I mean, right now I don't try to get stuff that's I ain't gonna pay $50 for something, but not right now. But I mean, I got the money to do it because my main job. But right now I'm about to focus on some and we was just looking up VHS tapes, Disney Channel, whatever is on the Disney Channel. We just seen they got a lot of money. Some of them's going for $80 to 100 and stuff like that. So
really, for like Disney Channel shows?
Disney Channel shows, yeah. VHSs.
Like what shows?
There's a lot. I was looking it up on movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's over there yelling movies. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's one's Brink is a rollerblade. His kids that rollerblade.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of them. I probably looked up about 5 of them. So
that's pretty wild. Like I know some people think, the Disney movies go for crazy amounts, and for the most part they don't. But some do still sell.
Well, these are the only ones that was on the Disney Channel. So we're gonna start looking for them now.
Okay, so that makes sense because you can't. It's like anything else. It's like an obscure title that people can't find anywhere. It's not streaming, right? So they don't have an option. If they loved it, they can't find it anywhere.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to look for like once a week. I'm trying to look for something else, something different to try to find or something like that.
Yeah, so I actually just sold some VHS. I have to box them up today. I don't remember the name of them. Super obscure, like vampire movie.
Okay.
What I did was I found one that actually had a pretty good sell-through rate, and one that didn't sell it really at all. But they just looked like they went together, and they were at the same place. So I thought, you know what? I'll set myself apart from all the other listings. I'm going to buy this other one that doesn't really sell and sell them as a set. And it worked because it sold in. We got this last weekend, and it sold today. An old VHS tape. I took a deal at $12, I think, which is not huge, but it's $12 plus shipping, and we paid 50 cents.
All right.
So
yeah, I think on my Mercari store I got some Dragon Ball Z VHS. I mean, I don't remember how many there is, but I kept dropping the price, and I mean, nobody ain't biting on them yet. I think I got $63 right now on them. I started at 100, but I thought it was going to be better than what they are.
Well, I mean, you can't really. Well, you can go up, but it's tough to go up if somebody buys it too low. It's easier to price down, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Price it high and then go down. And on Mercari, if it ain't on Mercari, I mean, you can price it higher than eBay. And sometimes there's a lot of stuff that we priced on Mercari that we didn't think we was going to get that much money for it because we kind of priced it high. To drop it down. And I was like, holy crap, it sold. Yeah.
We got Meteor Marauder. The man knows his movies. New VHS of Cars goes for a few $100. That's crazy. But car stuff, just in general, a lot of car stuff can be really good. Yeah, horror VHS. I've sold some good horror. I haven't gotten those, man. I haven't found the $100, but I've found the $20, $30, $40 VHSs, and I always think those are fantastic. I'm excited about that. Hey, Eddie's in. Eddie, thanks for showing up. How's the weather?
Raining. I took a nap after I got off work, and all I heard is rain. It was pouring down rain. So it's been raining every day in South Carolina. So, yeah.
We need some rain. It is hot up here.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, horror and wrestling. I've done okay on some wrestling. I did wrestling DVDs. I found some old WrestleMania DVDs, and I made a lot of money off of those WrestleMania DVDs. I haven't found any wrestling tapes yet. But yeah, VHS. I love finding the old VHS. That's one of those areas that I tend to look because as a part-time guy, I get there after everybody else. So, the obvious stuff has been picked over. So I have to figure out stuff that they didn't look at.
Yeah, that's
media.
That's the same with me. Is like I get Thursdays off. That's I make my own schedule, but I always have to work Saturday because I'm a market manager. But I get Thursdays and Sundays off. But that's my only 2 days I can go early, and the rest of the days I just go after everybody's been picked through. And I found a lot of stuff at the bottom of the bins, like I was saying.
Yeah, that helps you too, though, to know what to look for when you find those obscure things.
Oh yeah,
because now there's several times I found it's another. Courtney calls them bread and butter. I like meat and potatoes myself, but they're hand warmers, vintage hand warmers. Okay. It's Johnny JON-E. I found a while back 2 of them in the box still. Not new, but they had the original box. Right. And they sold for like $20-$30, something like that. Really very fast. They're just little. I mean, it looks like a giant cigarette lighter. That's what it looks like. It's got holes in the top. It just, you hang onto it in your hands and warms your hands. But apparently there's a collector's market for them. People love them. I got one a couple days ago. I saw it again, and it's one of those obscure things. It was sitting on the shelf. Nobody probably knew what it was, thought it was anything. And I saw it sitting there, and instantly I'm like, oh, yeah, grabbed it, put it in, because I knew that's $10. Like, that's a $10 bill sitting on that shelf right there because I've picked it up. I've sold it before.
Yeah.
So you find those random weird things that nobody knows, and you can keep making money off of those. The Pickle Keepers. I sell – now I haven't sold as many as Kevin at Commonwealth Picker, but he's been doing this for longer than I have. Those things are sure money. Again, it's like a $10 bill just sitting there.
Oh, yeah.
You probably got those things too that you notice now in your area that you find, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we had a Halo. I just sold it too, but we it was a truck. I think it was a Warthog vehicle. We probably had that in the house for probably about a month, and we just listed it, and it sold for $43. So
nice.
Yeah.
So just a vehicle?
Yeah. The vehicle in one figure.
Okay, was it like one of those mega constructs things, or was it like a bigger?
It was a bigger one.
Okay.
Yeah, I can show you real quick.
Halo's a good brand to watch out for folks. Like that stuff tends to sell, and they did some stuff with constructs. They did some stuff with mega blocks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
It was that. But we had it in the house probably about a month or so, and we just put it on there, and it sold overnight or something.
See, we got people that are throwing knowledge around on me here in the chat. Let's see, we got Meteor Marauder saying, yeah, VHS Song of the South Disney was banned. Yeah, you can if you can find any of the Song of the South stuff, it's going to sell for good money. I found something Disney that was related to Song of the South. It was one of the rides, I think, because that's where the ride came from. And I sold an old vinyl for like $40 or $50 that was related. Yeah, Laserdisc. I've sold some Laserdiscs.
I had a collection of Laserdiscs. Yeah, it was the Laserdisc and the where you put it in and play it.
Yeah,
I think I sold it for $50.
But I've never found any that were worth that much money. I don't find them. I've only found them at one estate sale. I've never found them other than one place. We just don't see them up here.
I think we took ours to a place called Second and Charles.
No, we sold to people for $100. We did not sell for $50.
Okay.
You forgot about
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Yakov says that. Oh, I missed it. Matrix on Laserdisc goes really high. Yeah.
Oh,
If you find Laserdisc player, and that's what I'm waiting on.
man.
I actually held back one of the Laserdiscs that I found just in case I find a Laserdisc player. I've got the Rock on Laserdisc, which is not it's a great movie. That's a fun movie. It's not worth anything on Laserdisc. So I held on to that. Didn't bundle it with any of the others or anything. That way I have something to test if I do find a Laserdisc player. Because I found one time before, but it looked a little rough and I didn't have any way to test it. So I left it behind because there was no way for me to know unless I went on eBay, bought a Laserdisc, and I just didn't want to deal with it, to be honest with you. So I did keep that behind. Let's see. Look at that. Art Vandalay, the man has a Laserdisc player that he needs to list. Get that up there, man.
Oh yeah.
Those things go for good money. Lone Star Picker is here and late. But
All right. Thanks for joining.
Hi, man. Let's see who else we got. I want to make sure Westside Gary is in. I don't think we said hi to him. So yeah, we got 36 people. We got 3 dozen people in here. So everybody, thanks for coming in and for hanging out with us. This was just kind of an unscripted chat night, is what we were doing with Steve. So what's ahead for YouTube, for your Mercari store? I know we kind of talked about that a little bit, but closing us up, like what's ahead? What's fourth quarter look like on Mercari? Is it the same as? Everything gonna pick up?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a lot more. I got a lot more stuff to list. So I'm trying to get to 300 listings, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. And then just see where it goes from there. Just list every day. I still go to the Goodwills, but
right.
You ain't gonna stop doing that. You got to still source.
You got to go, right?
Oh yeah. It don't matter how much your death pal is. You still got it. You still gonna go.
Yeah, I went today. Just honestly, I was gonna see if Mark was there, and Mark wasn't there. But I thought, you know what, we're here. Let's see if there's a couple things. And I walked out with a couple. I actually grabbed. He almost fell off. I grabbed this guy. He's gonna hang out with me for a while. The Oldkoolaid man.
Oh yeah, the Kool-Aid man.
I need to find this. He's got the yellow shirt.
Yeah.
It's not worth a ton, to be honest with you, but it was $2, and I think I'll let him sell it for about 20. Right there. But I thought this guy was cool. So I love finding like the old stuff that is just neat. Like, where else are you gonna find this?
That's right. Yeah. Well, I got the Funko Pop of the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we collect Funko Pops, so.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we collect a lot of stuff. We collect Funko Pops. She collects like Barbies and stuff like that. So that's where we got into toys at. So,
yeah, Dave Kessel Picker does some Funkos too. He does like advertising Funkos.
Yeah, he said he gets the ad icons.
Yeah.
I asked him that a while back. So.
Yeah, the Matrix Laserdisc, $200 to $250. Everybody be on the lookout now.
Oh yeah, I'm going to look for that tomorrow.
Right. That's in the bottom of one of those bins, man.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I might have overlooked it.
That's awesome. Guys, thanks for showing up. I want to respect Steve's time, and I want to send everybody over to Joey Bada Bing's channel as well. Look, there he is right there. He's getting hyped for his show. Joey, I don't think you have a guest tonight, man. Is it just a hangout show? I think it's a hangout show tonight. So everybody go check out Joey Bada Bing 22. That guy has, if you're feeling a little bit sluggish, he's got the energy for you. He's going to get you through. Go check out his channel in just mere minutes. He's going to have a live show. SteveO, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
We've got next week. It's not going to be live now, guys. Next Monday night, we're going to do a premiere because that's the way it worked with the scheduling. We're going to have Joe and Jessica from Family Flips. You might have seen them. They're now on A&E. They're on TV now. They're doing that new Extreme Unboxing show.
Oh, yeah.
So their schedule, it was already busy, and now it got busier. So I'm going to hang out. I could get one or the other on Monday night. We couldn't get both of them, mostly because we needed somebody to watch the kids. And so And so Jessica was saying, well, I could pay somebody, you know, we could get a babysitter. I told her that's I appreciate that, but I don't know if my channel is big enough to require somebody to pay a babysitter to come on live. So we're going to do a recorded show with Joe, with Jessica. We're going to talk about all of their new activities, that what it's like to see yourself not on YouTube but on TV, on a TV show. They do a lot of palette work, something that I think some of us want to know a little bit about. Steve, I think you guys have dipped your toe into palette stuff, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's almost like every day.
Yeah. Every day you're digging on pallets. Yeah. So we're gonna record that in the afternoon and then play it back with Joe and Jessica next Monday night. So thanks for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. We're gonna let Steve go, and we're gonna let all of you guys go, and head over, check out Joey Bada Bing 22. He's hanging out live. Thanks for coming by, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
All right. Take care.